April 25th, and I'm heading out to the farm. I'm getting back into a swing of things after life throws you a freaking curveball. Anyway, looks like everything for Webster's coming together. We're going to be cutting up blocks this weekend. I think it's going to be me and Paul, Alex Storm, and Chris Bradshaw. Hopefully Matthew can come down and help too. Maybe Jason if he's available. I can't remember if there's a show this weekend or not. I know Louisiana, and I thought Chardon was this past weekend, but either way, I haven't seen any results from it. I saw some cool videos of Jason making a great cut in the hot saw and a less than stellar cut in the single, but doesn't matter, he's so strong. Anyway, we'll see what happens out the farm today. Got a lot of work to do. I'm wicked behind because of life, and so I'm cranking as many hours as I can. I've already spent about 2.5 today, so, and it's not even 8:30, I think. So yeah, so my circadian rhythms are all messed up still, even though I'm I don't even remember, 10 days ago I think me and Christy got home. She had surgery a week from today, and so I'm still waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just get up and work. That's just what I do. And so, yeah, leads to long days. Yeah. Anyway, once I finish a little project here, I am going to chop and saw some, I think. I've got a 38-inch pine, and I'm using an axe that I'm not afraid to mess up. This would be a demo axe is what I would call it, because it doesn't cut well enough for me to use it in a show, and I would probably only use it in demos. So we'll cut half and half. I'm not going to go crazy here. I don't want to cut full logs. I'm tired, honestly. Overwhelmed. Work, Webster, you name it. Stuff with Christy. We gotta paint the condo now. Yeah, it just keeps adding up. Anyway. So cut it in 8 in the front. Still not exactly where I want it to be on those drive hits. 12 in the back. That wood was actually a little bit better than what we've been cutting, the other stuff. All right, so I got 13-inch other half of the log that I cut in that CT race last session. And so what I'm gonna do here is, again, I'm gonna cut half and half. I don't feel like pushing myself, frankly. And what I'm gonna work on is mechanics. And the mechanics I'm gonna work on is keeping my front foot down and getting my elbow kind of away from my body on my down hits. So I'm going to almost get my bicep in line with my eyes with my down hits, and that makes it to where you get the proper axe orientation to the log at the very back of the swing. And so when I rush, which I'm going to force myself to go faster here, I'm going to actually try and do that at a hastened pace. And this axe will come down to earth in this log because this shit's firm. Got the other half of that 38-inch log, and this one I'm going to actually do a full race on. So I cut the other one in 8 and 12, and so I think 20 hits is realistic. And but the main thing is smooth. You know, this is what we need for racing, is you need to be smooth. And so let's see what I can do. Steady. Actually, that's pretty damn good. I'll take that every day of the week. And so over here, even though this hit was an absolute slap, it was effective enough for it to go. So 38-inch log, 10 and 10, probably around 18 and a half, 19 seconds. Need to be smoother. I'm sticking that second hit really bad, so need to make sure I pull the axe out of the wood right. All right, got the end of that 38-inch log. This is not going to be a real foot, because I have a feeling that something's going to jump off with a up hit. And so it's, you know, I cut the 2 underhands in 10 and 10, or 12 and 8 and 12, and then 10 and 10. And so it's not fair, because it's not a full log, and I am not putting slab nails in it. Well, frankly, that was damn nice cut. Fucking hell. 38-inch underhand, 15-inch single. I got a 34-inch standing block. So I'm going to use that banana that I was using in the underhand, and then I'm going to use my Brute Forge number 3 springboard axe in the standing block. I'm probably going to use both axes in all 3 races. So today's a good day to die. "16 minutes later, I've got a 40-inch underhand. I've got a 34-inch standing block, same single, using the same axes. Yeah, see what happens. I felt recovered, but I have not stopped moving since, you know, literally. I just sat down for like 30 seconds before I got up and recorded this. So that's all cleaning. So here we go. Time to die. 21 minutes later, got the next race set up. It's a little bit too much time in between, honestly, but it's how long it's taken me to get them set up. Literally just sat down to edit the last video. So I've got a 38-inch underhand. I've got it's about an 11-inch standing block, and I've got a same single. So here we go. Third race, see how it feels. Minutes later, I'm not breathing hard. I can talk easy. Well, probably could have done this a minute afterwards. Old man's fit, just doesn't have the horsepower anymore. So, going to do the best I can. I'll have one more crazy training session next week. Do 3 of these again, maybe 4, I don't know. Pretty confident I'm not going to die. So, and as a way of reference, I'm 54. The next oldest athlete is probably Grant Foreman, who's I think 42 or 43. So yeah, I got some years on there, buddy. But with that comes experience. I'm probably one of the only ones actually getting ready for it, honestly. But that's the only reason. The reason why is because I don't want to die. Just got to be blunt. So, all right, time to clean up. Get ready for the next one. I'm having a difficult time setting back up and packing everything up and cleaning up this mess. Let's be frank, that race itself is difficult because you have to change your level and the style of breathing for each event. And so that makes it difficult. And as a result, you have to train it in order to become efficient at it. If anything, I'm very efficient at it. I just don't have the power anymore. But maybe I do. I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out here in a couple weeks. This is retarded, but that's what I do. Keeps the old body moving.